Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. Now I wait and see if I can hear myself. Yeah. Nope, can't hear me. I can. Cool. Okay, well. Let's see. Yeah, okay. This is becoming a lot of. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'll just do that. Can we? Oh boy, I do not want notification sounds. Is there any way to? Yeah. No, that's fine. Sounds. Yeah, don't want any. No. Get rid of notifications. There we go. Do that. I don't know. Okay, well. I'm going to hang out and, I'd love it, though, if we could get someone to... Oh, what we got? I am streaming on the YouTube, so... Actually, I'll send the link, of course. Yeah, that's how you can see it. Is somebody here? Alright, cool. I turned off the sounds. Perfect. Alright. Oh, man. See, I'm just going to be messing with the quality for a bit, I guess, because why is this quality so bad? I don't know. Who else is here? Hello.
Hello.
I have no idea if you can be heard on stream or not, like in any capacity, so I hope so.
Actually, I muted the stream because I was gonna be here.
You know what? Hold on. Let me turn on desktop audio. We'll just go.
That might be.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Oh, love that. Can hear myself.
Yeah. No, I heard my very faint. Hello.
I don't want myself to be heard. Oh man. Wait, I think that's it. Wait, why do I hear myself again?
Yeah. Oh, because I have the volume.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was worried that somehow something in my OBS was making it so I could.
No.
All right. If you guys could like the stream, that would be great. Appreciate that a lot. Hold on, I just got a Bible text. Alrighty, I got a bunch of stuff to open here. So I did open earlier a starter deck with a serialized Nebulio. And then a box with no fillers. So.
Well, we love that.
Yeah. So here we go. All right. I guess I'll do starter decks first. I guess.
We love the box of no full art.
Actually, I'll do a box first to remedy that. So I'll put these off to the side.
How many boxes you got? You got what? 2 boxes and 4?
So I have here. I also have all these here as well. So hold on. Let me just
What's really funny is there's such a stream delay. So
yeah, there is very much a stream delay.
There's a lot I have left. Alright, so yeah, there's a stream delay, so that's fine.
Yeah, because I just heard I just saw your struggle of you bringing the box.
All right. So is there a way that you know what? I mean, you know, guys don't really need to see. I feel like if as long as I'm giving, the audio of what it is, you'll know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because I get to. I'm watching the stream.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. I'll go open a box here. To remedy the. Make sure I have penny sleeves at the ready in case I pull anything worth sleeving. Garbage. I do. Hang on. Let me get some penny sleeves. Hold on. Oh. Sauce. Something. All right. Here we go. Yeah, it's like a 30-second delay. That's unfortunate, but whatever. Alright, Vesubatuga is the box topper, though I actually think it's like the 6th box I've opened, and I don't have that one yet, so I'm kind of pleased with that. So go ahead and leave that there. Alrighty, let me move that. Alright, yeah, so I did open a box with 0 full arts last time, so I hope that's the only time that'll ever happen, but let us begin. Look, I have 2 reverses from this set already. No, but I have Chillatl. Oh, also, and I have a card. Is it down here? I don't think I brought it down yet. I did pull the OP Twindra, reverse Twindra, which is exciting. All right, we got Paleoloth. How am I gonna organize these? Larvacell, Fumarole, Hypnosum, Siracoon, Anisel, Catabasis, Reverse Jolton, and Formax. And I think I'm not sure if I even have. I have them right here. What am I doing? Actually, I'm not sure I've even pulled enough Informaxes yet. Like to fill it out. Set? No, I have. Okay. I have opened 6 boxes. I've gotten 1 Arcolith, 1 Vermalord, and 2 Ouroboros. I would love to finish those out. And have enough to use them.
I'd love to actually know that those cards exist.
Oh yeah, yes.
If I were to just go off of cards I pulled, Vermalord doesn't exist, and Ouroboros doesn't exist. Those cards, they do not exist in any way, shape, or form.
I only have 1 Ouroboros. Ouroboros. No Vermalord in my pack.
Well, rumor has it there's also actually no, there was. I was there when a Stellar Vermalord was pulled before a Vermalord was pulled, which is kind of funny.
Jesus.
All right, here we go. Is there a way for me to stream my screen so you could see in real time without impeding? Maybe, right? Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. If I turn on my virtual camera, like, could I? Yeah, let's find out. Yeah, all right, maybe. I'm probably upside down for you, cause, of course.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, but it's just for you, because Discord's the worst. Why am I upside down for you? No idea.
You're in Australia for us.
I guess. No idea. It's fine on the stream. But, all right.
Don't worry. We'll just let the Aussies know that they need to put you right side up.
Well, again, it's just like, the stream on the stream YouTube is fine. For some reason, Discord's like, no, we're gonna.
Yeah, Discord flips it. Yeah.
Yeah, which is so stupid. I can't believe they haven't fixed that yet. That seems like that'd be an easy fix, right?
Oh yeah.
I think. Oh, nice, Soul Fury. I do want to make a Soul Fury deck. So. I do.
Should have known it was something special if I saw Steven here.
Yeah, well, I'm also streaming on YouTube, so no racial slurs like you usually do.
Oh no.
No slurs.
Crazy.
And do note, if you're watching the stream, it is like 30 seconds to a full minute behind everything.
On YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, so you can just open on YouTube to support me, but you can watch on Discord if you want the real-time stuff.
I'm gonna do the responsible thing and put in the Discord thing saying that this is on stream.
Oh, but then we
Yes, I
catch
jumped
people
in.
being a racist. How fun is that? It's so common, with the people I associate with, I guess. That's more of a slight on me, so maybe I shouldn't go down that road. Let's see, Fumarole, Rice Ridge. Peter, how'd you do in the locals tonight? Or casuals?
So I built a deck for a friend of mine, and I was like, I want to test it out. It was Pantera Moth, and round 1 I went against Bears, and it was very close. I lost, but when I tell you it was down to our final spirits, it was down to the final spirits.
Who'd you play? Do you remember?
The person you played round 3 that was also running late.
Ah, I beat them. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Round 2 was against Evie, and I kid you not, it was, again, super close game. Because he broke through, and I kid you not, both Penteras and both Moths. He won that game, and it was down to the final spirits again.
Jeez.
But he literally destroyed both of my Moths and both of my Penteras.
How did he do that?
Well, he was playing Fa.
You said he's playing Foz?
He was playing Phosphocell.
Fozzacell.
Yeah. So, not very hard, but at the same time, it's still very rough.
Title of my sex
Round 3 was against the girl who was running late. I won that game. She was playing... What's funny is she got it too late. She was playing Antitan, but she didn't see any of the Antitan pieces until it was too late.
I hate that.
However, after a mulligan, she's like, I guess this hand's keepable. It's a 4 out of 10, not a 5 out of 10. I got Moth out turn 1, she EQs it. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's a keepable hand.
Yeah. That's
It was, and she top decked PTA Artemis Arrow to go EQ, PTA, special cast out Spectre's Champ, ascend into Lyca Void.
We'd love to
I'm
see
like-
it.
I'm like, yeah,
Yeah. It'd be that way.
it do be
I'm
like
gonna go
that.
shower, but I'm gonna watch you through the YouTube stream.
In the shower.
It's Jesus.
Yeah, the phone will be there.
Nice. Big fan
I
of
will
that.
say though that game was very interesting, and it was also very close. But then I ended up winning. But then the last game was against another Phosphocell deck, and yeah, again it was super close. But I was able to. I got new Pent out, and I said, "All right, I'm not gonna attack into it because I have a Gorgon set. I'm gonna wait till you go into your battle phase, and then I'm going to activate Gorgon's Gaze, suppress your Phosphocell, and then disenchant to destroy the Phosphocell."
I haven't played against any Fozzacell, but I want to make it. I do want to make a Fozzacell deck pretty bad.
Every Phosphocell deck I play against literally gets it out turn 1.
That's how it works. Then then I'm gonna go and build one, and then it's gonna never happen for me. So I get it.
Oh yeah. I will say though, like the deck I was playing tonight, I built it at work in like 10 minutes. It's alright. It was for a friend of mine that wants to build Pantera, and I was like, I can whip up a pretty interesting like Pantera Moth list. Trying to entice him to play in the online premiere.
Right.
Like, if I build this for you, will you play in the online premiere? He's like, oh, maybe.
Maybe it's not good enough.
I know.
I would at least lied and said yes. Umaru,
But, He just finished with his competitive Grand Archive tour for the season.
I don't know what that
No.
is.
It's the card game I had recently left to join Elestrals. So he also is a competitive Grand Archive player, and he was going around to like Worlds and Nationals and Regionals, all that. Now that he's done with that for the season, he's like, now I can spend more time going to locals, and actually playing Elestrals. I'm like, good. This set has Penterror. You better.
Superior game, TBH.
Exactly.
I'm not biased at all, but
I mean, I'll be the unbiased party.
there you go.
When I can say, hey, what's the barrier to entry for Elestrals? A starter deck of any kind, or I can tell you buy singles and it's $20 for
Yeah.
a competitive deck.
Right? Yeah. So you got 40.
25.
So you got $40. You can get whatever you want.
Yeah.
Ah,
Versus
yes.
Grand Archive. What's Grand Archive's barrier to entry? You got $450?
Yeah, I'll pass.
Oh,
it.
You got
Shady's voice.
$500?
You can buy
The
these 2
price of
starters.
that, literally the price of a case of Elestrals gets you one deck almost.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost. Love the almost.
Well, a case of the old set, the 6-box cases. I gotta preface it. The 6-box cases.
I'm still not seeing any full arts. It's been like a box and a half.
No.
Not a one.
This reminds me of my world box.
I'll be going through after and editing and swapping out the hollows for the master set collection I got, like 3 of each, reverse, hollows and stuff. But tell you, if I can go 2 boxes without a full art, it will not be a great opening endorsement for a game that I want to endorse.
You need to endorse.
Yeah,
I would love to be able to do that. I just don't have the ability to do that. I don't have the bucks or the money.
Come on, no whammies.
Let's see a god pack out of this.
Right? Let's vindicate me a little bit here.
Yeah.
Nope.
But I think the deck I'm gonna go with this weekend is Triple Moth Turbo. It's as dumb as it sounds.
I mean,
At least it isn't quad moth.
go Pentmoth.
Don't tempt me.
As in
Don't tempt me. The 4th moth is in the sideboard.
Of course it is.
Has to be. Come on. I can't just play Stratomoth, Champ, and Flammomoth without having the Firestorm Flammomoth sitting in sideboard.
Of course. Card I'm going to start using at least siding for now. Where is it? Hang on. Please hold. Your call is very important. Where is it? Where are we?
But it was so fun. I was testing that out last night, and I kid you not, my Flammoth gets outed game 2, and it's Majesty with Trident, no back row, and I top deck old Stratomoth. I'm just like, let's go, baby! You were there, you saw it.
Aeolus effect search for Circun, Ascendant to Stratomoth. What the hell is a 9 attack Stratomoth? What the?
Yup.
You could swear. You just can't use your usual vulgar racial slurs.
It was so funny because the minute I put it down and it's like, you're running old Stratomoth too? Duna was like, oh, so you're just playing bad cards.
Guys, it's Divine Blessing. It's gonna see some play. Imagine you're back in the bag. It's Divine Blessing. You're like, that card exists. What?
Yes,
yeah.
I'm literally side decking that.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Fourth off.
It's a good idea.
Probably the next premiere, I'm most likely going to be bringing Bear Tribal. As much as I want to be able to play Bear Tribal with the Glaciersa in it, I don't think I can.
What do you mean by bear tribal? What does that mean?
All bears. Or as many bears as I can.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So, Smog, Smog Champ, regular Smog, Scout Champ, Ursicle.
Ah, it exists. Vermalord. Look at that.
Yippee!
Oh my god.
It exists. Similar force. Starting to sweat.
I'll at least have 2 Champ Mama and 1 OG Mama.
OG gets what? Plus 1/1/+1 for each bear in the field?
Plus 2 attack for each bear on the board. It's a 12/12. 12 attack, 12 defense, gets plus 2 attack for every bear on your board. Can attack or target 1-drop bears with card effects or attacks. And you can't destroy them with card effects. Only target Mama Bear. Going first, I say I have Den play. Bring out OG Mama. Now you're forced to deal with OG Mama.
Oh, gosh. Might be another 0-4
However-
bucks. Oh, no.
No!
Oh, no.
However, I may be tempted to build a Glaciersa deck because James did give me a pretty interesting idea for a Glacier list. I gotta test it, but
I mean, I kind of want to run bears with like OG Mama Bear with like enough of a frost splashing that, and you can run like Blizzard Whiteout, and that way you can then just have like 1-drop bears with like, I don't know, like Blow Apollo, and you start picking things off like just direct attack.
I mean, it's not impossible. I mean, literally what I have built.
Oh my god, a second Vermalord. Oh my god, a 2 Vermalord box.
And this is the Vermalord boss.
Alright, you know, I think I'm okay with no force now. It's fine. I want to use this card so very badly.
What is it, like Vermalord's like what, short printed or something?
Them's be the odds, I guess.
But I think like with what I have in the deck, like it's not impossible to just like hex some of the stuff I have in there out for you know, some of those things. Like for me, some of the stuff that I have in there is like Champ Rabbit. I think I have like 2 Champ Rabbit. Let's see, I can literally pull up the deck with me now.
Oh no, I'm getting greedy and looking, and it's looking like another no full art box.
No.
Let me talk to John Elestral. Let me talk to Mr. Drive. We got 2 packs left. It's looking like that's what it's gonna be.
Anya.
Yeah, what is it? Yeah, the only non-bears that I have in the deck are 2 Champ Rabbit, 2 Champ Fortune. That is it.
What does the Champ Rabbit do? I can't remember.
All fire Elestrals you control get plus 2 power whenever you cast a fire Elestral and chant fire from your underworld to your field.
It's pretty good. Oh, 4 Cycle Venom. Oh, okay, thank God.
No.
We did it. Oh, to the very end. It was what, 40?
Was that literally the last pack?
Yeah, it was literally.
Oh my god, That literally was coded like an OG box. Where
It
it
was.
literally the bottom corner pack.
It was. It was making me frustrated, and it knew. It knew that it was just going to make me look foolish.
It knew. It knew that you had to just go to the bottom corner, be like, you know how these old boxes were? Go to the bottom.
I gotta fix this glare. It's driving me nuts. If I turn it off, though, it looks bad, right?
It doesn't look that
It
bad.
looks washed out a little bit.
I think that's just the coloring of the cards.
Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna try to do a live color.
But we enjoy the scuff because we're not professionals here.
Can we deal with this? Is it better or worse than having the glare?
I was okay with either.
Yeah, I think it's alright with the glares because it's brighter. I'll have to figure out how to fix this somehow, but it's alright. Alright, let me update the old binder here.
Yeah,
Alright.
what is it like? You have the Champ Rabbit, which just says, the more swarming you do, the more you get to re-enchant fire from Underworld to your field. The +2 power allows you to make Urseer, like OG Urseer, actually a little bit more usable to be a 5. And honestly, again, it's not terrible. Potentially you get to refill your Hestia, if anything. Also could refill Den, if need be.
That's true, yeah.
In the sideboard I have, at least for me anyway, in the sideboard I have Warmites, Flaracne, and, like, Hearth, because I just got the Stellar Flaracne again.
So you
And
gotta use
I
it.
really want to use it.
Alright.
But even if it's just, like, siding in, like, the Warmites and the Hearths, like, that's just more ways to lower your opponent's power. That just then makes regular Urseer just crap.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. There are a lot of options, like deck options, that came out of SunStrike that are very exciting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to make new Neandersloth, old Imperilot deck. I
I
think I can make.
definitely want to make something with the new Neandersloth.
I think it works better in a frost heavy deck, and I think that like having those cards can. I think I can make it work with OG Imperilot.
No, probably.
Then that
It
could
was
go
so-
crazy.
It was so funny. We're at the pre-release for the one store, and the dude pulls the Reverse Stellar Gem Frame Neandersloth,
Oh,
and I'm like, dude, I need this from you. I will trade you, afterwards, whatever. I love this man. Bottom of my heart, he's the most, like, wholesome dude ever. This guy looks at me, and he's just like, you want it? Like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, like, I definitely want to trade this with you afterwards, and I'll let you look at my binder after the event, whatnot. He's like, he literally looks at me dead in the eyes, puts it on the table, and slides it over to me. He's like, take it. I'm like, Tony, I can't. He's like, take it. Like, you're gonna use it more. I don't need it. I'm not a frost caster. And like, just give me back whatever. Like, you know the value of it better than I do. I don't know what it's worth, but I know you'll make it right.
that is.
Dude just is a legend. He literally just handed me the Reverse Stellar Neandersloth, and I'm like, alright, now I have to make this right. I will figure out a way to repay him for it, but by God, just literally having him just hand me the card and be like, here. I'm like, you're handing me like a $50, $60 card.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Ah, come on, fingernails. There we go. All right, I'm gonna open the Festus series.
I will
That's
build a deck for it.
Alrighty. Let's go to the starter decks first for the old stellar check.
Ye old stellar check.
Of course, the one I picked earlier had the serialized Nebuleo in it, because of course.
Of course, it had to be off camera.
Of course. Why wouldn't it? Yeah.
Probably not.
Nope. Second card. No. All right. Let's start with the wood chipper. Let's wood chipper the whole thing. Who cares?
Look, with all the bulk that we have, we can make a ballin' bonfire and have amazing s'mores.
Dude, all the bulk I have, it's like, take this. Come on, get off. Like, I have, like, sorted by element, and it just, and then I got down here, bulk. It's not, it's so much bulk.
So, what you're telling me is I could drive up there with my bulk,
Yep.
and we can have the best bonfire and s'mores.
It may never end, actually. We could have a bonfire until the planet explodes. Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, we do need to clean the house at some point, right?
Yeah, and I guess, and
There's a lot of frostfall bulk.
if we could figure out a way to, like, power a car's engine with the combustion that is caused by burning these cards, we would never have to buy gasoline again.
Oh god.
Very-
Alright. I'm also sorting the...
I felt very bad. Like at Worlds, there was so much bulk that I was like, I'm not bringing this home with me. And it's like, what do you do with it? Walks over to the trash can, hucks it, and literally just drops it in the trash. It's like,
Yeah, that was what happened. We had that problem at Dallas. We just gave it away in, like, the hotel room the morning before we left. Or the hotel lobby, because we just didn't want to...
It's like, yeah, here's these random cards. You'll probably never use them, but these are interesting cards.
You may
Take
use
them.
them. Or you may take them, throw them away, and then in 20 years, when the game explodes, you're going to remember that those are the cards you threw away in the hotel lobby, and it's really going to negatively affect the rest of your life.
oh yeah, like there was like bag. I think one of the rooms there were like, someone said that they had like a whole garbage bag, like one of those like school size garbage can size garbage bags, full of just bulk, boxes of bulk.
Dude, I have...
I just left in the room.
Yeah, I have actual boxes that I've packed up like behind me. I just like stacked them indiscriminately, and I'm just like just gonna give them to people because it's just too much bulk.
I was gonna say, you remember? I don't know if you ever saw it, because I actually you did see it. I brought it to Kissimmee. My giant red binder.
Yes.
My plan with that binder is I want to have a master set of everything from Kickstarter to now, at least set-wise. I don't know about, like, Shattered Stars or whatnot. I don't know if it would fit in there, but at least, like, one of every card, because I have, like, the smaller binders with, like, playset-wise, and I only started doing that for livestream because I had a full case of it, and I had that for Firestorm because I bought so much Firestorm. But you know, that big one, I was like, I kind of want to have this as like a really cool like master set. I've never gotten to like actually going through my bulk and going through and saying, all right, what is Kickstarter base set? What is first edition base set? You know, Frostfall and so on and so forth. But I need to, because that would be such a cool, like, thing to do.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
And then like I'd want to like be able to actually get that like design. You're back.
Okay, I'm just back for a second to say one thing for Steve. Hey, Steve.
Hey.
With Moth being the popular pick, what the fuck is Moth gonna do against the Pentair?
Lose?
Yippee.
I believe so.
Oh, Sulfury. Nice. Nice. Full art Sulfury. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, another full art.
Good night, everyone.
I have an idea of what it is,
Have a good
but
night.
I have no idea.
Oh, this is going right in the old playset binder of this set. It's number 108. Whoops! Oh, this came out. 108. There we go. So I think let's see, I don't have whatever 107 is, and I don't have whatever 115 is, and then some near the back, but that's alright.
Would you like me to tell you what they are?
No, not yet. I'd like to be surprised if I get them.
Oh,
I like being surprised.
you said 107
Probably.
and 115.
I could have. What are numbers even, you know?
The irony is, those are, I think, the two full arts I express got at
Of course it is. That's how that works. Alrighty, so now let's do a Hera and other starter deck. Or Aeolus,
Yep.
something like that.
What's funny is I just pulled 106 the other day. I made sure I left 2 of 107. At Worlds I pulled the Sulfury, which is 108. I got 109 at Worlds. I left with a playset of 110 at Worlds because I wanted that deck. 111 I pulled the other day. Most useless full art because I'll just say it's Cell, so we have the Stellar promo.
Ah,
I do
Stellar.
own 112.
Right in the wood chipper. Just
113 I have, 114 I have, 115 I made sure I got at least one at Worlds because it's a deck I wanted to build.
what one is that?
115 is the one that you said you're missing.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, don't tell me.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just telling you it's a deck that I wanted to build. 116 is sitting in the back of my phone. Thank you to the Medusa case. I will be sad to say, Medusa phone case does not work with Elestrals cards because of how thick they are. If you do put Elestrals cards in a Medusa phone case, like the holder there, they have to be unsleeved. Otherwise, it does not fit.
I don't know what you're talking about. A Medusa phone case? What is that?
So it's a brand of phone case that has a little spot in the back for a trading card.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. However, because of the thickness of the Elestrals card, if you put it in even like a perfect fit inner sleeve, it's a little too thick for the locking mechanism.
Too thick, man. It's a common problem.
Yeah.
I have all the time.
You just have to then keep it unsleeved in the back of your phone. Well, in the back of whatever this is. So, I just try and then put, if it's like a full art, like right now, the one I have, I don't really care if it gets dinged up or scuffed a bit. Or, you know, during it was one of the box toppers. So I just kept it with a box topper because like those are always cheap.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and they'll be everywhere.
Yeah.
Uh,
But like originally I wanted to like show off like a really expensive card, but then it was like, oh, I can't. The prototypes, on the other hand, they are thin enough to put them in an inner sleeve.
I got a whole box of prototypes.
Yes,
box.
they can hold the prototype cards with sleeves, because they are the thinness of like a Magic and Pokemon card.
To show off my no art Demeter that way. It'll have the appearance of being garbage and worthless, but if you know, you know.
Yes. I have 117. I do not have 118. I have 119. I do not have 120. 121 and 122 I do not have, though 122 I feel like would be redundant because I have the stellar version of it. And I traded away 121. And then the box toppers, I have 123, 124, and 126.
Okay, I'm gonna put
I
that.
do not have them all.
Alright, let's open box number 2, and then after that, I don't know, I'm getting myself even more excited about building that Neandersloth and Parawat deck, so I might want to do that after. Live deck building with, to nobody. It's fine. Gotta build an audience somehow. Or rebuild, I guess. I think I might just, I'll probably just, these probably go on the channel afterwards, so, look it up there and then.
I mean, I've been possibly thinking of doing something similar. I just always feel like, man, I don't know if I should just stream me just building a deck, doing whatever. I don't have product to open, so I'm not doing that.
Yeah, eventually I'm gonna run out of product. This is gonna be a thing so I think like a live deck building with people could be like a fun, because eventually you start building an audience, get input from people, and then, bring it to like the locals or whatever, and then, see how it goes that way.
Yeah.
But I'd love to be able to, I want to be able to stream games, like that's what I want to do, by going to like 1 day a week where I stream games. I think that'd be awesome. And not the casuals, just like, because I want to, I want to be able to have more agency over the language I use. I want to be more rude, and I can't if it's just some if it's just some, poor if I don't know who they are like much.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I mean, I definitely would be down to streaming games, like webcam games.
Yeah, I think like a day every week to do them or something like.
This way, it's like you and I both kind of like are like stream each other.
Oh my god, this pack is making me look foolish as an adult man. Oh my goodness, it's not nearly as difficult as it needs to be. Alright. I also only have one Electroplasm, that's because I traded for it. Like one regular Electroplasm.
I almost did not know that Elestral existed.
I have 2 full arts of it, pulled 0 of the regular rare, so.
I don't even have a full art of it.
Alright. Yeah, this will take me.
No, I just looked at that full art, but it has a full art.
Yeah, you want to see 2 of them?
I know what they exist, yeah. Cut out the stream time,
Glare. There we go.
I have a really fun possum deck that I want to build.
Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be like a lot of people that want to build pots, but like they never end up pulling the trigger. But I feel like if it's done right, it can be like unbelievably annoyingly good.
Well, it's funny because it's both. It's the same concept of like when people were like, "Oh, you can shove like a Void and like a Volt in the same deck, I'm doing the same thing. I am shoving both Possums in the deck. Where it's Electropossum and Ectopossum champ.
Well, it is good to see you again as well. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name in the chat. I'm not even going to try. So.
Hassan.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. So I was trying to prevent right there. But thank you for taking that bullet for me.
Kidikui.
Yeah, that was like 11 seconds. Ooh. I think this is a full art in here. I think. It definitely is. I keep going. Is it another Soul Fury?
Showing it off.
Oh, it's another Soul Fury. Hell yes.
Oh.
Just such a cool card. Such a cool card. Oh man.
You keep on getting multiples of the same full art.
That's right. Right in the old binder.
What he needs.
Right in the old binder. That's 2. Alright, and we're still. Yeah, I think after this I want to try to build a. Maybe I'll open the last 2 of my starter decks and then try to build a. Compare what deck. I think that's gonna be fun to do on stream. Just that way I can get a record, like a recorded record of my thought process when making a deck, because it is bonkers. It is all over the place.
Oh, I don't blame you. It was so funny. I literally was playing against someone like the last round, and he's like telling me about this like 2-card board breaker that's like a funny tech, and I'm like, all right, I'll bite because this sounds really funny. And he's like, Ares on Ice Age, and I'm just like, this immediately sounds like something Steve would do. Okay, I'm down.
Ares and I. But you don't use disenchant ice or frost though.
Well, because you go Ares,
Yeah.
search out sword,
Yeah.
frost enchant the sword.
Yeah.
So if your opponent has a scary board, and you hard draw the Ice Age, you go Ares, search the sword.
Isn't Ice Age disenchant 3 from your field, or only 2?
No, it's disenchant 2, but it costs 3.
I mean that way. Then Hephaestus could do that like with anything too. With any like
Yeah,
like you
He was playing, but he was playing Ares Phosphocell.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. I mean that's a yeah.
So right there, like he's playing a board breaker in Phosphocell, and it's an Ares Phosphocell.
That's a lot of frost to put to that though. But if it works.
I mean, you're not putting that much thunder.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's say.
That's true.
Because if you're mainly Ares, you're only really using like minimal thunder. And it's one of those, if you see the card, then you keep the frost for it. If you don't see the card, or you see that you're starting to get low on spirit, you start hucking that frost away because you don't need it. And I'm just like, okay. And what's really funny is in that best of 1, in the 4 rounds, he did it twice. I'm like, there's no freaking way.
Oh, guys, it exists, Ouroboros. It exists. It's real.
Oh my
It's real.
God.
We found it. It's real. This is a big day for us.
It is a big day. But the fact that this dude pulled it off twice in the same day.
Did he run one? I assume he runs one Ice Age.
I have no idea how many Ice Age he runs.
Yeah, because there's gonna be times that just is gonna not work out. That's so interesting.
Most likely. But it's the funny thing is that's the Yu-Gi-Oh brain
Yeah.
in the Yu-Gi-Oh thought process of this type of meta, you need those weird techs to break the board and, like, go past the meta that other players are probably not gonna think of. And I'm just like, I would never have thought of that.
I did that. I board wiped against Stellar Kristoff, my first game. I board wiped with Lumavale.
Lumavale? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I special casted the 2 lunar Lumavale, and it destroyed every non-solar enchanted card. So it was 2 Harrows and like a Champ Ravage. Blew him up. Oh man, do you want to actually? I'll put it in this chat. Do you want to see my board state of my winning turn against Krista?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in this chat for this channel. And that was it. Yeah, he had 9 left. I had 9.
I need to know what your deck list is.
It's gone 3-1 each of the last two casuals.
Is it like mainly solar or mainly lunar? It looks mainly lunar.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, well I'll bite because it's I don't
Rise from the Shadows going crazy in that deck.
Yeah, so actually I have the solar Lumavale in on the board, but I got it at one point. I had 2 lunar and the correct 2 solar from it. So this is the 2 solar to special cast the other Lumavale, but I still had enough on board to keep it around. It was.
I remember in like my original like lunar based Lumavale deck, I'd have like the regular Lumavale, and I was like, all right, Nexus with Comalis, search out the other Lumavale, like the 2 lunar one, and it had like 2 solar underneath it, to where I'm like, all right, cool. Now it has just enough lunar underneath it to survive. Once I use this effect, I'm gonna now use the effect, disenchant the 2 solar, bring it out with 2 lunar, blow up the opponent's board, and its OG Lumavale still has enough lunar underneath it to still be alive.
Yeah, the deck runs 2 original Lumavale, 2 solar, 1 of the 2 lunar, and then it has Ferrogeist, and it's got Life Void as well.
Are you using Comalis to search out everything because they're all spectral?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you and I are on the same mindset here with our decks, and like the thought process of how they're like going. I just feel like I built it wrong. Because every time I use it, the deck doesn't want to work, and just keep threatening me to huck it against the wall, and I'm like, no, I can't, no.
Yeah, I think once I made Lumavale it's a Ferrogeist deck with a bunch of Lumavale. I'd love to get Ferrogeist out more than anything, but like if you can get Lumavales out, you could chain them, and then you could just kind of the later in the game you get that original Lumavale out, the more you could just lock down what they do. It's nice.
Yeah, I think I definitely probably then did it wrong, because like the way I have it is like you can turbo with like you want to try and have the Comalis system, though you do have like the 3 Twi'leks to also say I can also turbo ascend into the Lumavale.
Yeah, the problem is like Lumavales on their own, like they probably won't last all that long, so you'd want to get the other Lumavale out late game or later game if possible, but it's I don't know. I'm still tweaking it. I like it, but it can still brick, and I don't like that I have like I have Fawnlets with Artemis, and I'm not sure if I like. I don't know. There's parts that I don't like, but
You know what's funny? I just recently added Fawnlet into my build before I like stopped messing around with it. The
yeah.
Fawnlets I think helped because I needed the Artemis.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I don't know. I gotta.
The
Because
issue is you need an Nexus bank.
yeah, which it sucks to like. It's like if you're playing, you know, Fallout to get Artemis, like you're already really like behind as it is, and then yeah, I don't know. I'm still tweaking it, but it's I used it last week when 3-1, tweaked it this week when 3-1 again. But yeah, I beat Soren with it. I beat Thor Kristoff with it. I beat Brixton Games the last week. So it's it's having success. But I'm just Pantera, full art Pantera. Hell yeah, love that.
Hey, let's go.
Love that art so much, so much.
That art is so beautiful.
It is just phenomenal. Right. Tilt that. Not with the. I love it so much. So beautiful. What's my second? Yeah, there's so many cards that I want to make like decks with from it. It's just such a good set up there. Oh, it's my third one actually. Third full art Pantera. Yep, I think this is going to turn into a deck building stream after this. I'm getting excited again about building decks. Whoops. That goes there. Okay, so I have one more pack with that. Alright. So this was a 2-4 box, so I'm happy. I will take it. Well, unless this is a 4 box as well, but. It's not, but we will go in here, so. Alright, let me put these away. Do I have any more? Oh, actually I have more starter decks first. So, let's open these. And then I'll be putting all these away. Alright. Let's do the starter decks first. Let's check them if they're, going in the wood chipper or not. This Imperial deck, right in the wood chipper. Okay. Right in the old wood chipper. Let's take out the divines and keep those separate. And separate. Yeah, that's all my bulk, so it's easier now than later. Thunder, Frost, Omni, and then a bunch of spirits. Yeah, then I'll put these away. Alright, Stratamoth, are you going to the wood chipper? You are not going to the wood chipper. I see Hollow behind card 2. It is a Nimbug. Hell yes. Hell yeah.
Hey, enjoy it.
Not yes. Avoids the wood chipper. It heard. It knew. It knew. Alright, so I pulled the serialized out of 2 of these so far, which is phenomenal. Very excited. I knew it. I saw a holographic card in the second card. Like it's gonna be something good. And it was. It was. Oh man, so beautiful. Number 12.
What makes me scared about the upcoming ban list is like you have these like that card looking so pretty. And like you have like that rarity, you have the marble rarity, and you're like, is that going to get banned or limited?
I think it'll get limited. I don't know if it'll get banned. Is that Ruli or is that Hayden on the TCG Dome channel? Which one of you two up? And I'll find that out in 35 to 40 seconds because of delay. Here we go. So let's do it. Can I get a second Neblio?
Like that's the thing is like I don't know what the list is gonna entail.
No. Well, what I do know is that this Celestia deck is going right into Wood Chipper. So.
More for the fire.
Yep, that's right. Let's go to the old Home
Don't
Depot.
throw in the wood chipper. Don't throw in the wood chipper. Put it into the pile so that when I come up next, we have a bonfire. And you don't just leave immediately.
I can assure you, that will never happen.
Well, you left immediately last time.
Yeah, it was a rough day. It was a rough day. Alright. Vesuvatuga. What's up, Hayden? How's Wisconsin or whatever? Minnesota? Wisconsin? Wisconsin. What's the weather like there?
There's a lot of cheese.
You're here! I was about to talk shit about you.
Oh shit, Rob. I should have stayed quiet.
You should have stayed quiet. You should have. That's your mistake, buddy. Now I'm going to talk shit about you right to your face.
That's the way to do it.
Hayden's so fat that... I don't know, guys. I didn't put a lot of thought into this.
I use the ocean as my waterbed.
What do you cover it with? I'm going to challenge that. I don't think you're buoyant enough to float on the ocean, okay? You might be fat, but you're not buoyant.
You're right, it's just Lake Superior.
Is that? I mean,
Look, I'm pretty sure that lake is big enough to be considered its own ocean.
it's ocean superior. Well, it's just a waterbed, so.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty sure if I go and visit Lake Superior, I'm gonna look over, and I'm not gonna be able to see the other side of the lake.
No, dude, you got to bring your poker flute to wake up sleeping Hayden on it, dude. Cause he's Snorlax. Get it?
Oh.
Get it? Get it?
Wake up to the boaters, man. I try to tell them to slow the wake down. They just don't listen.
You just roll over and kill him, dude. Use that. Use that power. Yeah, so I think after this, it's going to be a deck building stream, and I'm going to build OG Imperilot with Neandersloth. So I hope to see one of you guys in the next premiere use it. Alright, Jolton. Tundra. Actually, I did need that as one of the reverses. I'm so pumped. I got
I'm going triple. Like I said, I'm going triple moth right now because.
No, we're gonna beat that. We're gonna beat that with Imperilot. We're gonna make the moths cry with Imperilot.
Oh, please do.
With just
Please do.
we're gonna make them cry, and the way the deck is gonna be constructed, they're gonna have no idea what's happening until it's far too late.
I mean that's how I feel every time.
They're gonna have they could have two moths out there. It doesn't matter. We're gonna make this happen.
I mean, look, turn 2, I'll either have 2 moths out, 3 moths out, no spirits, and
Like this might sound like dumb, but side decking like Hopperoo is not a terrible idea. Like a lot of these decks
Oh.
are so spirit intensive. Just like poking them for one is just
Oh yeah, it was really funny. Like first day of Worlds, or like for the Spirit Slingers, my first opponent. I'm like, choose deck, whatever deck you want. He chooses the Moth deck, and I'm like,
sorry,
I'm
buddy.
sorry. I'm sorry, buddy.
You just signed up for this yourself, man.
Turn one, I go Stratamoth Nemisail. Alright, cool. He does whatever, I stop it. Turn two,
He does
I
whatever.
go. He goes. It literally did not matter. I stopped it. The flash in the pan could be whatever. And this is someone who's like possibly going to be either competing or not. I have no idea. But I go, all right, turn two. We're going to Nexus, heal 2, get another Nemisail to heal some more. Then we're going to ascend into Flammomoth. He PTAs me.
You start to laugh like a supervillain.
I was like, okay. So I'm gonna Aeolus effect.
There you go.
Aeolus effect. Get Firestorm Nimbug. Play Firestorm Nimbug to get to get Flammomoth. I go Tower Winds. Tower Winds into the Flammomoth. I'm like, so I have 3 moths on board. He's like, I don't, like, he just started stammering. I'm like,
You call this man Weevil Underwood, dude.
yeah, I looked at him, I'm like, so I win, right?
Get out of that chair.
Yeah, he did. He did not win that game. He didn't even have enough spirits to pay out for the PTA on the first Flammomoth.
Alright, last pack of the starter decks, and then we're gonna start building. And what we're gonna build is gonna be Hayden, you playing in the premiere this weekend or whatever, next weekend, whatever it is?
It is a Sunday.
Sunday?
No, I can't. My girlfriend's leaving to Mexico for 2 weeks, so it's kind of like our weekend before. I'll be playing in the next one though.
Mexico,
And
huh?
casuals next week.
You're doing the webcam casuals?
Yeah.
Have you not been doing it because your girlfriend's been home? That's
Kinda,
called
sorta.
an abusive
I'm also
relationship.
in
Sorry.
like the final stretch of school. I graduate at the end of August, so kind of grinding it out. I started a new job too, so.
Oh yeah, we're doing what?
Health information specialist. I do release of information, kind of analyzing authorizations and different verbiage and wordage and whatnot.
You've even explained it to me, and I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, man.
So are you the reason why I would then be denied my my benefits
No.
and my medication?
No.
But
Maybe. It depends. Like, if somebody doesn't, if you ask for your records to be sent and they don't, like the person grabs them wrong or and then they snail mail it, then if the records are wrong and they need more records, then they're gonna have to snail mail it again and it might be delayed. But otherwise, no.
I still don't know how. What?
I'm also confused.
So that did not help
if
me.
you request like if you want to if you want like physical copies of your own medical record, let's say like either for like a court case or like you're applying for benefits, you would need to request them through the hospital, and so you would have to send in like a legal written authorization, and I would have to like verify a bunch of things on it.
I got you.
And then I would go into your record and pull those records. And then I would send those places.
That's a lot of responsibility they're giving you.
Honestly, yeah, it's surprising because there's not a lot of very smart people, I would say, that are doing the job either. Like,
United States healthcare system, everybody.
Like, you don't need a lot of experience to get. Like, I had zero healthcare experience, and they gave me the job just because, like, I'm an analyst for my degree. So,
Like, this guy knows numbers.
Yeah, that's all it is. Like, I'm good at crossing my T's and dotting my I's and just double checking shit, basically.
And that qualifies you to snooping everybody, huh?
No, I don't do that shit.
No.
I do the bare minimum. I don't like looking at people's records.
I don't. The reason why I don't do it, I'm too lazy to do it.
Shit means. So.
I assume that's a
big word.
It's a relatively well-paying job, though. I would assume, based on what they hired you for.
It's okay. I'm just entry level, but I'm hoping to be bumped up quite a bit once I get my degree. And they actually hired me because they want to. I told them I didn't even want the job. I just wanted to work for the company, and I told them I wanted to get a better job, either at the company or somewhere else once I get my degree. And they're kind of training, or I don't know. They know that, and they're looking out for me for when that happens. But,
okay, so the idea is to then put you somewhere else there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully. That's the goal.
Yeah, what I think a bullshit job is direct access to people's medical records. Bullshit.
Dude, it's crazy how many people don't seem too qualified for that job and they still do it.
American healthcare system, right there, guys.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I mean, my job literally said, "Hey, we're not extending your contract for the next school year. So, here's a letter saying that we're not extending your contract for the next year." It's like, okay, cool. That makes me feel like garbage because for the next month I need to work as a para, knowing that I'm essentially getting let go at the end of the school year.
Dude,
And the funny thing is, they were like, yeah, we don't have a need for it in the coming year. Not as many kids, blah, 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 blah. Understood. I know it's a load of bull because I see the classes. There is a need. He literally just sent an email saying, if you see this man in the halls, say hello to him. He is our new paraprofessional that we just hired.
Oh, let's fight him, dude. Let's fight him.
I was like,
fist fight him in the parking lot, dude.
I'm like, huh?
Let's give him a swirly.
It's like, so, and it's like, this person is replacing this other person. So it's like, okay, this person who left in November, you didn't replace them at all. They then had you had everything fine. Everyone was doing their job perfectly, swimmingly. All positions were filled. And now you get rid of me. You're losing another para because he's going to student teaching. And they're like, yeah, no, so we're hiring someone else to fill this spot. It's like,
They probably can get him cheaper, that's why.
I'm only making $24 an hour.
Oh, they're probably paying him 18 or something. That seems like that would be the reason. Would be they can get him cheaper.
Benefit, the pay isn't that much. Can't be that much.
School budgets, man.
Lower.
I don't know. It is
They originally had hired me 2-3 years ago, and it was $23.
Will they have to give you another raise soon? Is that seems like that'd be why they were trying to avoid that. I mean, it seems like especially with the school system, it's all just it's all budgeting. It's all just trying to save because they probably don't make them. They probably don't get a lot of budget for being a school as it is.
Well, it's also because the big wigs want the money in their pocket.
Of course.
They don't want to actually put the budget to where the budget actually needs to go.
But probably if they come in under a certain amount, they probably get a bonus.
Yeah, but then it's they just also moved 2 7th grade teachers to 4th grade. Because those 7th grade teachers were the best they had. The best teachers we have. That doesn't sound like a promotion. That doesn't sound like...
That sounds like...
4th grade? Sounds like a punishment.
It does. So they're taking the best teachers they have and they're just moving them somewhere, moving them out of the spot they were the best in. That's, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good on you guys.
Seems like you dodged a bullet career-wise.
I went into this being like, man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to compete in like the tech field with these 22-year-olds coming out, and then needing to fight with like the 18-year-olds coming out of like vocational high schools with like certifications and whatnot. Because at the time I was at friggin' Quick Check working the overnight shift or whatnot, and the kid working the deli, he was 17 at like a vocational high school, and
I'm still listening, by the way.
Yeah, and he was just graduating, so he just turned 18. He was graduating from a vocational high school. That high school said you're getting 5 certifications in IT and other tech-like stuff, and he was getting 5 different job offers coming out of high school with like 5 figures each.
Jeez.
Oh.
And I'm like, I'm 22 years old at the time. Was I? No, I was 24. Yeah, I was 23. I don't know. I was like 22 to 23 at the time. And I'm like, I'm 22, 23, not finished my degree yet, and I need to go back and finish. So by the time I finish, I'd be like 25 maybe or whatnot. Like, I gotta fight with people my age and younger coming out with degrees. Now I gotta fight with 18-year-olds?
Oh, man. You
that.
can't fist fight that. They're gonna kick the shit out of you, dude.
Yeah.
I got that youth strength.
Yeah. So I literally was like, you know what? I'm gonna just take a break from school, figure out exactly what it is I wanted to do. And that's when I was like, alright, you know what? I'll go into the school system, do whatever. Maybe that might be where I'm gonna go. No! Teaching is much different than it was when I grew up. And when we all grew up. It's worse. It's not worth it.
Noted.
Yeah. They don't support the teachers.
Well, that's unfortunately always been. From what I understand.
Like back in the day, it felt like the teachers were respected, the teachers were supported, and it was like, now it's a freaking minefield. Not worth it. Not worth it at all.
Well.
So I'm like, you know what? This is a blessing in disguise. Let me get let go. Let me get let go. I'll go back to school full time. I get state grant and financial aid to finish.
And have to worry about being in the school system.
I'll get my degree, figure out exactly what that is, whether it be in IT or web design, whatever, and I'll try and find a job there.
I'd probably go IT over web design.
Well, the difference is with NJIT, IT is split into a bunch of different specializations. The specialization I was in was not like the help desk one, but everyone hears IT and they only think support, hardware, help desk, and I'm like, no, I didn't take hardware classes because that wasn't what I was going for. But what interests me a lot more is a lot more of the web design, coding stuff and all user interface things. So, and they have a major for that there as well.
Internet, good morning indeed. Oh, I didn't say it at the start of the stream. That's alright. I'll start saying it again. Alright, gentlemen, and Hayden. Zing, got him. Roasted. You guys ready to make this Paleoloth Imperial Latte? Are you ready?
Possibly. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm writing in this birthday card for my dad.
Happy Friday, Dad. Ask him for advice on the Imperial Latte in the birthday card. I'm just gonna put in 3 of each of these right now, just because, you know, it's unlikely that's how it's gonna stay, but that's how. All right.
But
Okay. When this, so I also want to run OG Imperial Lot. Let's get them out there. Obviously, Snow Waddles. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm probably not running 3 of all these, but I want to just have them here to, have them here.
that's always the best way. Like when you're building it, not in a deck builder, like just at least 3, then you just cut
Yeah.
it.
When I build decks too, like I start with like 70 cards and then I work my way down. Actually, let me get a picture of this bad boy.
Oh, actually, like registering it.
I gotta do that. I haven't done that for the past couple of mine. Alright, let me put in the old.
No one is going to guilt me into registering any of my bears.
Want to bet?
You can try.
You guys heard it.
You have 2 of the X25 Glacierus?
I have 2 X25 Glacierus. I have 3 X99 Urskal champs. I have 3 X99 Urscout champs.
Oh.
Cool. Gonna clip that audio so now everyone knows. Make that my ringtone. I'll tell you, I get a lot of spam calls, man. So.
Hey, the New York Discord server knows because I talked about it there with Nick.
Now the world
He
will
knows.
know. So I get a lot of spam calls. I get a phone call every 35 steps I take. So there's going to be a lot of people in line. Now, granted, there's going to be a lot of the same people at the start that are going to be aware of this and probably going to get sick of it, to be honest with you. But as my life goes on, more and more people will hear it. It's a very slow burn of a plan. Where is... Oh, there it is. Let's add this to the old Stellar book.
That's on top of the fact I have X of 30, 33 and 99 Enfrostrix and Enfrostrix champ.
I just traded Enfrostrix for a Baraboo.
Nice. And I didn't say the number for Enfrostrix champ because the Enfrostrix champ is the same number. What other numbers do I have? I did have to register the 1 of 99 Nebuleo.
You have to. It's a 1.
I have to. That's the Smitty Werben Jaegerman Jensen of it. I'm not gonna get 1 of anything.
Oh, I put Earthquake in there. Didn't mean to do that, but I should run Earthquake though. So, bop. Alright.
I have a Snowaddle. I have a Snowaddle champ.
Frost. Here we go. Here's Frost. Here's one of my Frost boxes at least. Okay. Alright.
I'm forgetting the rest of my colors.
Do I want to run? Okay. Let me just get the Imperial Watch out here, so I can have like kind of the bones of it, and then we'll know. Where are we? Oh, there's Frost. My hollows. No, that's wind. Where are we? Frost. Here we go. Come on, I gotta have the OG Imperial Watch here. Right? Gotta. Oh, there's that. Yeah, a bunch of boxes of hollows as well, and they're sorted by element. Oh, what is this? Oh, shit. Okay, that's another... oh, perfect. We got three right here. Sick. Okay. Alright, so let's cook, guys. Let's cook. Keon for sure, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Keon for sure. What I got? I got Keon somewhere. I got my box of frost runes. Where are you? Ah, here you go. Here we go. Okay. Oh man. Definitely. At least the idea of it.
Like, I did try to build this app for Worlds, not with the Neandersloth, but just like Pengu and Ryserage.
Yeah, I think that might be too slow. That's my issue with it.
Well, the thought process was, you definitely need Thunder because of the fact that it's like it requires you to return Thunder.
Yeah, maybe that's that. But see now, I think 2 Keon is gonna be fine.
I was running it with like 2 Keon and 2 Hera.
Well, because there's also like original, the original penguins. Where are you? I've got 2 boxes of like each. Fire, wind. Where's Frostbox 2? But don't tell me it's down there. I don't want to bet down there. I'm an old man. God, fuck. God damn it. Ugh. What a hassle. Hang on. Please hold. It's gotta... Oh, God. All right. Okay. We did.
What's even funnier is I'm watching the stream and I'm not even watching yours. Like,
just listen to me struggle.
Yeah, I'm not even watching you struggle. I'm watching past you struggle.
I probably don't look all that manly. All right, let's just pull these out, and again, we'll just no idea if I'm going to even want to use these, but they'll be here. Now, the pitfalls of this, I could see, is on the surface. It's got to be quick, right? Or else, because a lot of things can't survive on their own.
Yeah, 2 bots on a torrent in turn 1 with.
Yeah. So that's actually so let's say that. So the first thing we're gonna do is what are we gonna do to stop that or let that happen? Or what are ways we can quickly, if they do that, what are the ways we can come back from that? Because that's
3 tsunamis in Maine would help.
Tsunamis. Yeah, but can't they just destroy cards anyway though?
Oh,
if they cast out P-Gust.
Yeah, if they're smart, use P-Gust.
Yeah, so there are ways we can go from like an empty field to. But let's see here. Let's see. I gotta. Okay.
Well, that was the thought process. Was like you have, like ways to put Thunder onto your field. So either if you had to, let's say, mulligan or whatever. So you have the Thunder and Underworld. You go Family of Hera, onto Champ Pengu. Now you have the extra Thunder to just huck away.
Use Aurora.
I got some Auroras here. I thought I pulled some out here.
Not bad.
What did I put them? Just put them away? I'm an idiot. Don't answer that. Yeah, I thought I snagged some.
Also wondering Aliens would be good. First you gotta get it to connect, but Narcoon Champ.
Yeah, I was thinking about if I wanted to add an Harpoon Champ because, like just search for those guys. But let's see. What Aurora?
I think probably having. I mean, Aurora's not bad because you enchant from Underworld to field discarding
Right.
cards dead in hand.
Like dodge a moth attack if they had one moth and a Torrentian, let's say. You could dodge the moth attack and go into, or you'd have to take the spear hit, but then you could Aurora and go into Whale Ants, and then next turn you could connect over like a Pegas or something. I don't know. Willy could be really good too in this set with Catarant Champ. Willy just blow up, like, you connect with one Elestral and you destroy their whole board.
Yeah, OG Woolly.
Yeah.
Not worth cooking.
But see, and that's why I was like considering it with like Rhyceros, Rhycerage, because of the fact that like every turn you're able to just theoretically get back. You're able to foretell 4 and just add 1, send 1. That's why I was trying to go for the Rhycerage. It definitely is a little slow, but not terribly slow.
Yeah.
How
often is like the two moth Tornigan line, like, does that happen like often, or is that kind of like once in a while?
I could tell you depending on how it's built, because like my moth deck, there's no Tornigan, but there's the double moth.
Okay.
So my list, which is Flammomoth, Stratamoth, I'm getting Flammomoth, Stratamoth on board turn 2.
Okay.
Like, I go first, like, my turn 1 is Stratamoth and another body. My turn 2 gets me second moth and anything else. I mean, literally today, it used up like most of my spirits. I almost ate like 16, like 14 to 16 spirits, but I had Stratamoth and Pentar on my turn 1 of the game.
That's insane.
And it was a new Pentar.
Wow.
But I also forced it. I did force it because I was like, I was playing against Phosphocell. So their turn 1, they got out Phosphocell. I'm like, I have to kind of go hard or go home.
Yeah. Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, it is nuts that like some of these decks are just, they go super fast and you have to do something about it, and it's like it just eats into every spirit known to man in your deck to be able to do it.
Yep.
Which I'm not upset about. Like, I think I was talking about this with my last round opponent. Like, you know, it definitely is more akin to like Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed, but it's not that upsetting because of the fact that it's like, you know, it's almost like a puzzle of trying to say, okay, well, you know, you have these decks, but these decks aren't unbeatable because there are a lot of good counterplays to it. You just need to be dedicated into figuring out what are the counterplays, and if you're not gonna then build the counterplay from something that's, you know, let's say meta or something that's known, how do you then go about some unknown tricks, or maybe, you know, putting in something like a tech in a meta build. Like, for example, he was playing Phosphocell, Ares Phosphocell, and he was main decking a single copy of Ice Age because he could go Ares, get Sword, play Sword with 2 Frost, Ice Age the whole board.
Yeah.
And that's something that a Yu-Gi-Oh! Brain, like, thought process would go through and say, this is how I would break this board in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck, in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, setting, so this is how I'm going to try and find that kind of out in Elestrals here, because this is like where we're at the moment. And even if you slow it down, like with the first ban list, it's like still not a bad area to be. You know, that's like why my moth list, I'm also running in the same like main deck one base set Stratomoth, because it's 2 champ Strato, 1 regular Strato, and then the 2 Flamma. No one expected.
I feel like 2.
That's a lot of penguin.
That is a lot of penguin.
Oh, Riley and I are running the demo night for the convention in Madison here.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, right?
Hell yeah. When's that gonna be?
Thursday night. The convention is Thursday and Friday. It's like a distributor convention, but they have some like trade stuff. But then they have a big demo night Thursday night from 8 to midnight. And Riley and I are going to be the guys running that. We're going to meet up with Camlo and another sales guy.
Oh, nice.
Help him run some
That's
stuff.
super cool.
Yeah. First time we ever done anything like that. So really excited.
That is awesome. Make sure you take a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
Glacial stasis as a side. Alright. Okay, so you got Aurora Borealis. For sure. Do I like 6 non-1 drops? Yeah, I think it's fine. Alright, how can we... let's see. Boomlinks.
I'm assuming you're not counting the eye woolies.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's... See, I'm not sure I like 3 of these, but like you need to have one of these in your hand in order for that to work out. Or in the underworld, I guess. And that's Aurora Borealis can discard too, which is fine, I guess, but...
Yeah, which is why, like, I feel like the Pengu's a good add of, like, 3 because of the fact that you can have it and just offend it, and that's why I was, like, doing the Snow Waddle at 3, like, Champ Snow Waddle at 3, because you could just quick ascend into the Pengu.
Yeah, but it says it has to be in your hand or underworld. That's the problem.
Yeah. Also, another reason why I was running the Ricerage, because it just gave me more Thunder Frost.
What does Champ Cateran do?
Because you just need to find more ways to then get the Thunder onto your board to then use Pengu's effect.
Maybe Ursical Pugekio. Okay, I'm thinking here. Because you can, with the Catarant, you can foretell and then, drop one of the Pengu in the underworld and it still works. So maybe I don't need 3 of these either if I do that. What is this? Definitely gonna need a mountains. So that actually then, hang on. Okay, hang on. Frost strips. Hold on. I think we got something here. I think we got something here. What am I at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18. So I want to use, maybe not these. No, I think the others are fine. Oh man, it's gonna put me in a spot. Cause I'd want to use I've got no healing really. Yeah.
I know healing.
Well, with I'd have no original Catarants is the case. With this, well, let's see. Let's see here. Let me get through the whole thing, and then we'll.
Yeah, because I mean, depends on your ratios. I feel like there's
I usually try to go 20-20. I try to.
Yeah.
But
I know Frost can go a little over that. This build, maybe not, but I know it's the irony is I'm always so used to playing Fion with the Moralith champ. I always feel like I have access to any one drop I want. But then I just feel so privileged because of it, because it's like now looking at a deck that doesn't have that ability to search for all those 1-drops. It's like you have a couple 1-ofs and you're like, yes, you have to hard draw it.
Yeah, which I hate doing, but let's see.
I mean, if there is room, you could more, maybe.
Well, no, 'cause I don't want to mill the wrong things.
No. Champ Morlith.
What does that do? I forget.
When you activate Keon's effect, you first search your deck for any 1-cost Frost Elestral and send it to the Underworld. Because what it does is you play Keon, then you cast out the Morlith, and then with even nothing in Underworld, you can activate Keon's effect, search your deck for a 1-drop, send it to the Underworld, and then add that to your hand.
Yeah, that requires me to have both of them. Like, Keon really wants to exist. It's kind of as like I guess like a backup.
Yeah, but it's like because you have 3 of it, it's not bad. It does give you like it helps free up the need of running doubles of 1-drops that or extra copies of 1-drops that, let's say, you are running extra copies of because they're not searchable. It makes it searchable.
Let me clean this up here.
It's also double frost, so let's say you have that, and then you open up, then afterward you draw the Imperawa, and it's still alive because of the back row that you kept it alive with. You can then just ascend over with again.
Hang on, let's see. Let's see what we got here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It is just my own like personal bias of really loving like Morlith champ.
Yeah, this. Am I discarding a card? Yeah, whatever. Let's just try that. And those. We have 3 whiteouts. Where were they? For OG Narcoon. There we go.
I'm wondering why is Cryoburn still limited to 1?
Why is what?
Cryoburn. I feel like I could easily go back to 2 in this format.
I think even like the 3 never resolves.
Yeah.
I think it's because of the fact that it's a 7 attack that you can easily get out, and with the means of it just being something that you can then easily spam, it was just something that you were just able to repeat multiple times on repeat. maybe now it might be something you could see come back up to more than one, but I think it's also the speed that we have now is not the intended speed that they want. So,
True.
like,
That's
I
fair
remember
point.
talking with Ridiculous at locals, and I was like trying to argue that Nimbug should probably go to one, and like if Nimbug goes to one, Bag goes to one, Towers goes to one, like
Nah, get
at
that out
least
of here.
like
Sorry, I
I can.
interrupted.
Here's the thing: I can see arguments for both Bag getting banned and Bag going to one, because Bag going to one is honestly fine because you get the one-time use of it, as long as you also limit the amount of times you can either search it or get rid of the means to search it. And um, Hat was literally said, you know, it's because of the fact that it can do it turn one that, you know, is why Nimba, you know, is not good to stay at one. Like, I can see Bag being to one is fine if you then get rid of Nimba. And
Yeah,
that's the issue,
see that.
because it requires you to ban Nimbug, but Nimbug also searches two other cards at the same exact time, and that's
Yeah.
not fair. That's the issue, is the fact that that one card says, I search you and another card at the same time, whereas you have Bag. Bag's not bad inherently. It's actually very costly inherently. It's just, if you have to hard draw it or rely on Findus to search it, those are two very not reliable and semi-costly ways. Like, if I have to cast out a Findus and say, Findus, search out Bag or Towers, two one-ofs, because they're limited, let's say, well, guess what? I now don't have a body to summon to Nexus to or return.
Yeah. I can see that, and then even if the bag is at 1-2, because what I really hate about it is you can Gorgon's Gaze their Wind Elestral, and then just Bag of the Winds completely negate your Gorgon's Gaze. But if you have only one, and it's harder to get, like you have to use it much more strategically. It turns into this conflict of, oh, you drew the Laurels or you drew the Earthquake situation. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm okay with that because it's meant to be more. I feel like Powers and Bag feel more in this scenario like a Laurels and an EQ situation, because it can definitely make or break those decks, but again, at the same time, I make a board and then you just say, well, okay, cool, EQ. Well, shit, I just spent half my spirit deck doing something, whether it be in Bears, in Moth, in Phosphocell, in Poseidon, in literally any deck. Doesn't matter what. I can name 20 different decks right now. You literally say, alright, turn 1 EQ. Guess what? I feel like garbage. You just outed my guy without any investment. But that's a one-of that I can't play around. But if a one-of that I can't play around is like the board-breaking, like, you know, game-changing one-of that, you know, that's kind of what it is, you know? Kindleo, Equilinx, Laurels, EQ, these are like game-changing one-ofs that are, you know, that's kind of why they're there. Arcolith, oh my god. I literally, the last premiere I was playing was the one that Cthulhu won. Legitimately. In turns, if he did not draw Arcolith, in turns, game 3, I won. There's a reason that it's at 1. There's a reason that that card's at 1. It's because you draw it, you win. It's an auto win button.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm okay with bag an auto win button or towers an auto win button in this format being at 1, being limited. Yes, they're searchable, but they're searchable off of a, frankly, not good card. Findus is not good. What makes Findus good is the fact that you can bag and do everything first off of your 1 of 3, get Findust, and then use Findust to get your external bags or external towers to then do, extending plays. Findust is the extender. If Findust is your starter to get the 1 of, it's bad. And like I said, it makes me feel bad to say it because I don't want to see all the X of 99 Nimbugs get devalued fully, but if it has to come to that, then it has to come to that. But if you ban bag, I'm okay with that too, because the argument is just then what do you do with the Nimbug? Because then you have Nimbug at whatever number you leave it at, still being able to search out Siracoon and Stratomoth, and that's still an issue. See, like that the back and forth on that that conversation is one that I'm definitely like really interested to see like where they go for that list, because it's like I can see it going either way, but then it's like whatever they hit, they then like I'm curious to then see what gets hit in other decks to make it balanced overall. Like for example, you have bag getting like if you neuter Moth, like it seems like they will, you have to then hit Boss, you have to hit Bears, you have to hit you have to hit Tongs. Like there's so many decks that just you need to limit cards in some way, shape, or form to just make them on par. Otherwise, just other stuff goes rampant.
Yeah. Eruption.
Like I literally built a deck. I literally built an Eruption deck where it's not even Eruption. It's just Corvus Smith Waspire with 3 Tongs. You limited my Eruption, so I built my own.
Nice.
I'm gonna burn you for 6 every turn. Have fun.
That deck is real.
It is, and I won my locals with it one time. To the point where I 2-0'd everyone with it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was scary, and the funny thing is most times Soul Fury was the reason that I won, but then, I then actually, game 3 of round 3, it was game 2 of round 3, that was when I finally saw, like, the first Corvus Smith, and I was like, oh, cool, you finally showed up, and it was Corvus Smith next turn, Waspire, then they outed it, just for me to then say, alright, cool, well, that's fine, here's Kid Leo, have fun. And I still won. Because they had to go through 6 burns. On top of stopping whatever it is I stopped prior. of stuff in this format that just is not fair, but the fairness of it should get, you know, balanced by this list. I think from what I forget where I heard this from or saw it from, but I think the list is supposed to be like 5 to 7 cards.
Nice. Probably 4 of them are moth.
I would say like 3. I would say if you're going on the high end, like if it's gonna be 7, 3 of the 7 would be moth.
Yeah. Bag.
And then like the other 4. If you don't touch towers, then it would be bag and nimbug, or if you don't, like, depending, like, if you go on the low end, because the low end is 5, high end is 7 from what I saw. But still, like, that's half of what the nuke list was, the emergency list. So if we're sitting at our next ban list in 2 premieres, we have 2 premieres with this, you know, with these cards, and then, you know, the first list after that is 5 to 7 cards. You know, they're looking to do some real damage, and I'm looking forward to it. Hello.
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 Didn't expect you guys still to be here.
It went from a product opening stream to a deck building stream.
Yep. This is some
Don't mind the insanity on screen. We're all accomplices.
I kind of like this. Nexus.
A good amount of.
What about a permafrog?
Thought about that. I really did.
Yeah.
Kind of. Does anybody want to play? Why don't I put this together real quick? Anyone want to play? Even like
I don't have anything.
knowing what this is.
I am about to clean off my bed and go to bed because I am half asleep.
Yeah, it is kind of late. Oh shit! It's like midnight. Actually, I might. Yeah, I might.
How long has the stream been going on for?
2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if anyone wants to play, I can sleeve this up real quick. I kind of want to try this.
You said the magic word "sleeve it up." I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure John there.
Is there Hera even in there?
No, it doesn't need to be.
It's just penguins and the frost.
Yeah, because the whole big reason is it needs to be this needs to be in your hand for like this to even work.
Yeah.
And in Frostix lets you bring back lets you special cast a 1-cost Frost with anything. It doesn't matter what it's with. So you can even bring something back with the Thunder just to. So I mean, there's. I don't know. I want to see how it works though.
I could
Look, I was here saying that there should be some form of thunder, whether it be, like a Hera or 2, some family of Hera, something, to be able to shove some thunder onto that Imperowatt, or the Penguwatt.
I'm not sure
However,
it's needed.
theoretically,
I don't know.
you know, that Laborious, shove a Thunder Spirit on it, done.
Yeah, like there's things to. So I want to see.
Yon, shove a Thunder. You know what? Divine Healing, shove a Thunder Spirit from Divine Healing, done.
Maybe I get sleeves. I have them somewhere.
You know? But your thought process, Duna, of, is there a Hera in here? I was right there with you.
Yeah, I'm not such that there needs
Well,
to
I'm
be.
just asking a question because I'm looking at it. Like, I guess I can see what they're going for.
The glare that you are also missing, right underneath the rabbit, is also a 3/1 of Paleo Neandersloth.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of like a frost control deck. I just don't know what room there is for that. It's got a lot of defensive tools, but a lot of it feels like too hamstrung a little bit. Of like, oh, I can Blizzard Whiteout you, and it's like, okay, that's cool, but like, I'm just gonna kill you. Or like, I can recur my 1-drop with Keone. It's like, okay, P-Gust, pop, Keone.
Alright, so let's play.
Yep.
Come on, Duna.
Duna's like, he does not have Moth on the ready right now.
Nope. I do not. I also have to go to bed.
Yeah.
See you guys.
I mean,
See that he's
just
running
popped
away.
in.
Running away like a bitch.
Oh,
Damn.
He sees the amount of crack cocaine that had to be done in order to get to this point. He's like, alright, see you guys. Have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he will be here enjoying the crack cocaine.
Yeah,
Like, I could play. Do it.
Shark bait.
yeah, do it.
Do it.
All you had to say was, anyone want to play a game this late at night, and John's just sitting there at his desk, like, seething. Like, games.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I just want to see in action, just to see.
I'm curious. I'm half asleep right now. But I definitely want to know how it works, because it looked interesting.
So I'm sure there's changes to be made, but
Oh, for sure.
alright.
I mean, what was it? Last I talked with, was it Shadowstorm? And he was talking about, like, fake back row, and there's a lot of what he considered fake back row here, due in part to the fact that, like, the only real interaction piece in this deck is Gorgon's Gaze.
No P-Box.
Okay, there's no P-Box, there's no Arrow, there's no, like, Tsunami, no Alter, no nothing. It's literally just Gorgons in a Dream, because Blizzard Whiteout is conditional. Aurora Borealis is not actually being used in any way, shape, or form as interaction piece.
Oh, it is. It can. No, it can.
Well, like, so for example, in my Hermes Blizzstrix Dracodoodle deck, I was using Aurora Borealis as means to either enchant Frost 2 field with, like, let's say, Hermes, get Carrion, Aurora Borealis, enchant Frost, and then go into Blizzstrix in hand. I can discard a Cockatoodle with Dracodoodle and Underworld. Boom, here's a Dracodoodle. Like, there's a lot of different possibilities all in one. However, looking at the list, at least from what I remember, it just only really gives you the ability to say, I can technically discard the Penguwatt that I would theoretically want in my hand because of the fact that Nawaddle Champ can ascend from both hand or underworld. The only other thing it does is it quick enchants Haley off so that then you can get Neanderthal. Outside of that, that's really it. Maybe unless you have Enfrostrix Special Cast at something, Aurora Borealis, enchant, and then go into Imperilot that way. But that's not interaction, that's just combo. Also, technically, my Blistrix deck had it to where I could just Aurora Borealis on the opponent's turn onto my Snowlit, and then mill on their turn. Blizzard Whiteout, like I said, is conditional. Blizzard is an invoke. And I don't think there were any other runes, because then it was just Stadium, Divine, Gaze, Ambrosia, and you had Necklace of Harmonia. I think that one's an interesting one. But I'm assuming it's just for the put Thunder on board.
Yeah, or help win combat, just in general.
Yeah.
And if I got to pitch to Earth, I can pitch to Earth for sake of getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, no, the only interaction back row you have that's for the opponent is Gorgon's Gaze.
Pretty much.
So, as Shadowstorm had put it, and it's an interesting way to put it because I didn't really think of it like that at first, but the amount of runes that if there are, it's a lot of fake back row. And the way that he put it, it made me really second guess and take a look at, alright, well, let me look at a lot of these runes. My bear deck, when I was running it with the Majursa, Champ Majursa, and Glaciersa, I kid you not, the only cards were, it was 3 Gorgon's Gaze, 2 P-Box, and then 3 Don't Poke, and that was it. Every other rune that I had there was combo. So, I was dead in the water if you did not get stopped by one of 3 Gorgons, or one of 2 P-Box. Because theoretically, even the Don't Pokes are not even ways to stop you, it's just ways to tell you I'm a little bit bigger.
Alright, let me figure out how to. I want to get his side on as well. Give me a second here. Add. Actually, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Add. No.
I was gonna say, on mine, I was able to do something, but it was rough.
Alright, so I can do this, and I can crop the shit out of it. There. How do I want to do this? Maybe flip them? Probably. That's probably the way, right? Transform.
How did you do that?
Magic.
What are you using?
OBS.
Okay, cool. Because I also was using OBS, and I did not have the ability to just do that. I had to use the numbers. So the fact that I had to do the numbers very, roughly, and it made it look horrible. Let's say if you can show me how to do that on OBS.
Yeah, well, I just got so I took the Discord window and then I just cropped out everything else. So
Well, yeah, I tried that, but it just like how did you get to crop that out?
Oh, if you hold Alt on a window, it just like it like. So like, watch. I'm gonna hold Alt and drag my camera window. Ready? That's just me holding Alt. So Alt like crops the actual window instead of resizing it.
Let me flip 180 for your stream.
Oh my god, I did not know that.
I could flip you 190 or 180 as well.
I'm just like, it looks weird. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Actually, yeah, I can do that. Let me flip. Is it horizontal? Nope, wrong one.
I mean, that's gonna be really good for.
That looks good, right? That should be. Wait, is that good? I can't tell if it's.
John's is still. Well, John's is still
No, whoops.
not.
No, whoops.
Nope, nope, nope.
He needs to be flipped.
I flipped him wrong. Nope. No, I don't think I can. Oh, I think. Hold on. Can I mirror it? Hold on. Is there a mirror?
Yeah, mirror it the other way.
Can I? I don't know. I think I can. I think it's a you thing. I think.
Oh.
Maybe I can. I haven't really.
Rotate it 180.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah. That looks fine from mine.
It looks like everything's backwards out. Can you lift your hands real quick? I want to see the writing on your mat.
Yeah. The right hand is my deck, so.
Yeah, but the right it's out backwards though. So I gotta like flip it again. Hold on.
Yeah, you gotta flip it 180.
Come on.
I mean, it should be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We rotate you now. Okay. Here we
Well,
go.
at least now it looks like you two are fighting against each other.
We got it. We did it.
Okay.
Let me just.
And it'll take another minute and a half before it.
For us to see. Yes.
That's alright. We got there. All right.
Hallelujah.
Nope. Cheating.
I swear this is magical. I need to figure out how to do this because this'll make all of the
Alright, well, high roll.
much better.
Yeah,
Do you want to figure?
let's gotta spin down.
Spin down, sure. Okay.
12.
I got a 13. Beats by 1. Huh?
Alright, good luck or have fun. Not both.
Yeah, I'll go first.
I shall be heading off, guys. Have a good night.
Good night.
Have a good one.
I'll play with this. Sure, why not?
Yeah, I guess I'll keep. Like, I probably shouldn't, but whatever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ardbud effect to search.
Sure.
Ardbud effect search for Spy Nymph.
Sure.
Alrighty. Search for the nymph, and then set 2 back row, and then pass.
I'm gonna against Blizzard, the one nearest to your deck?
Nearest to the deck?
Yeah.
Gorgons.
Cool. I'll go Champ Snowwaddle.
What does Snowwaddle do?
I can special send the Snowwaddle to an Elestral with an enchantment cost of Thunder Frost from your hand or your Underworld if you also discard a card.
Yep, that's fine.
Who's gonna attack you?
Just straight attack?
Oh, yeah.
No background, no nothing?
Nope.
Sure, that's fine.
Alright. There you go.
Draw. Sure. 3-4 of that. Yeah. Casts Spinus.
Sure.
Effective Nymph. Search for Hermes. Do-do-do-do. Grab Hermes to hand. How do I want to do this? Sure. Yeah. Back up. We'll do Hermes.
Sure.
Hermes for 4. Hermes effect.
Mm-hmm.
How do we want to do this? Do that into that. Attack that. Sure. We'll get Cyclovenom. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cyclovenom's effect, 1 milled.
What does that do?
Cyclovenom, when this Cyclovenom is sent to the Underworld from your wind effects, from your wind card effects, you can search your deck for a Toxic Storm and add it to hand. Then put a card from my hand onto the bottom of the deck and I draw a card.
Okay. And are you getting the original Toxic Swarm or the new one?
New Toxic Storm.
Groovy.
Okay, choose a card from my hand and bot deck it. Bot deck that, and I draw 1. Sure. That is fine like that. Yeah, I'll just pass after that. I'm at 2-4, so.
I'll send in the Paleolith.
Okay.
Filtrative effect. Is that received Frost?
Yep, attempt to ascend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll attempt the Gorgons.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be up.
Draw. Okay. Okay, yeah. we'll just see what happens. Yeah, make you have to do that more. We'll just hard ascend.
Sure.
Spinosect, effective Spinosect to attempt to bounce.
Oh, Gorgons.
That is fun. Um, 3/4. Okay. Okay. We do that. No. Yeah, we'll pass turn.
Yeah. Cool. And we'll put face down. I'll go to champion.
Another one?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Put effect to Nexus. Nexus to itself. Trigger effect to ascend.
Trigger effect to ascend.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'll attempt the Gorgons again.
Yeah, sure. I can't Nexus off of it, right?
Nope. It cannot be Nexus to or Nexus from.
Yeah, good.
Draw. That one. Okay. Why not? Cast Cyclovenom. Or not Cyclovenom, Toxis one, which would go into Cyclovenom.
There it does.
Effect to search for trickery. Oh, yeah. I should not put that down before playing it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, search for trickery. Set to, yeah. Then set to back row. Yeah. Well, we'll attempt the one with 2 spirits. With the Toxis one, it's a 4/1.
Alright. I'm going to Aurora Borealis. So I will enchant Underworld to my field, and returns, and then it'll trigger its effect to ascend.
Oh, just 1 receive.
Mm-hmm. Is that good?
Okay. Yep, that is good. Okay, so that changes the target, so then I can declare to not attack into it.
Yep.
I can declare to the other one, though. Attack into the other Palia.
You can. Okay, discard a card.
And then I will pass the turn.
I'm going to hard ascend into Imperila. So will trigger Neanderthals effect when a white leaves the field, so I can cast a Paleoth to my deck or underworld using Earth or Frost my underworld, so I will do that.
Yeah.
Use Paleoth's effect to Nexus a Frost to Paleoth, which triggers effect. Neanderthal. Let's add this Frost. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, I messed up the order of that. That's alright. Yeah, I messed up the order. That's fine. Whatever. Having Parawatt attack the Spinosect.
Attack to go into Spinosect.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
For 2.
We'll see what happens with this. How does this work? I wonder. Do that, Nexus. I guess I can do that. Bounce that. You would get that effect. That's fine, I guess. Me thinking too hard.
That's alright.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, that 2 for 2.
What do I want to do? I'm like, that into that. Can you choose this? I'm like, if you, I guess I could do that, bounce that. That will die, I guess, at the end of that. Yeah. Or you just go into, yeah. Back up. How many wins? Sure. Hermes Trickery.
Sure.
Effect, Spinosect. It doesn't really matter. We'll go that into this, and then another Hermes Trickery to just do it again. Spinosect, bounce. Imperial Watt, put Spinosect into defense. Double Trickery.
Okay. Yeah, then Neanderthal's gonna attack the. Yep.
Which one?
The Spinosect.
Sure. When it's destroyed, what do I like to Nexus? Sure, I'll Nexus a Windover.
Sure.
Or, wait. I can't Nexus the one off of it, yeah. So, Nexus 2. Yeah, back it. We'll Nexus one over.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Drop
up.
a turn. Sure. And how many? Sure, why not? I'm at 6 spirits. Fuck it. Yeah, why not? We'll play into it. Ardbud effect.
Sure.
Search for a bug. There's no real good targets, I guess. We'll just search for another spine. Yeah. Attack this one. Why not?
Alright.
Ardbud effect. Disenchant off of spine effect.
Mm-hmm.
Or attack this one to its end.
Mm-hmm.
Aardvarm. Aardvarm effect. Search
Mm-hmm.
for a bug. Another Toxic Swarm, sure. Oh, damn. Toxic Swarm, if only you were just destroyed in general. I could just Nexus 1 or put a 1 on to Hermes. Yeah, you're not a bug, so I have to destroy my own guy.
Correct.
Ascend into Titan.
Sure.
Oh, wait, no, that's on him. Yeah, there we go. He is properly enchanted. I'm like, sure, why not? Yeah. Effect destroy.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm like, with the amount of. Yeah. Effect this. You're not even gonna use the effect of Neanderthal, or?
No, I wasn't properly enchanted. That's what
It wasn't.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I said. I did the timing wrong.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll just swing in for 3.
Alright, take 3.
I'm at 3 spirits left in spirit deck. Oh, imagine if Toxism was just 1 destroyed.
Spend a draw. Play Ambrosia. And go ahead.
Draw? Okay, sure. I've just never seen that, I guess. Aviolith in defense.
Sure.
Just in case. Swing. Pass.
Man. You have a 2 left? Or 1 left?
1 left.
Oh, jeez.
Would you like to attach necklace?
Ambrosia again.
Jesus, okay.
Both of them.
Healing like nobody's business. Okay.
It's unfortunate. I'll go face down. Face down. I'll go Broomalink's Champion Defense.
Okay, sure.
I'll go white out.
Mm-hmm. It probably would have been better to set all three before. Yeah.
We'll see.
Uh-huh. Unless you have 3 whiteouts right in the background, everything.
You got it. Good.
Mm-hmm. Draw. Okay. Knowing that that's okay. Sure, why not? Ascend Aviolith.
Sure.
We'll ascend Aviolith into another Aviolith.
Alright.
Aviolith effect on that. Heal 4.
Yeah, I gotta see what that. I've got one somewhere. Oh, whoops, I'm into. Whoopsie. What does that AV let's say?
Would you like to spoiled fruits me?
I might. What does it say?
So once Aviolith is sent to the underworld from your field or by Hermes' effect, you can return up to 4 wind from your underworld to your spirit deck or enchant that spirit onto Hermes.
Right. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Let me look up Blizzard Whiteout. Okay, sure.
Yeah, you're good. You can do whatever.
Yeah. How many spirits are you at?
You guys have a good night.
See ya.
Yeah.
6.
And what's the stats? From Links is
4-2. Yeah.
Okay. I'll use the effect of Hermes.
Sure.
Cast out Carry On effect. Carry On.
Sure.
I should have put Aviolith in attack now thinking about it. Oh, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. I will discard Spy Nymph and Tox Swarm to target the 2 that are not whiteout, so the one in the middle and the one on the right. Attempt.
They're both white out.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Or the one that wasn't whiteout. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of whiteouts. Okay. Oh, it might be flipped on yes, whatever. Okay, so
much you have
We
left?
have that.
You have
0 and spirit deck.
Cool.
Carry on, attack over.
Sure.
Attempt for 4. Or attempt for 3.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
Mhm.
3.
Mhm.
Oh, cool. By the skin of my teeth. I'll cast a Snow Bottle. I'll discard a card to special send it to Penguin.
And just attack over carry on.
Yep.
What was your back row? I was
Argo.
yeah. Okay, yeah. I was technically I was technically talking Argo and the other whiteouts. So that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. The camera flip and everything else. Yeah.
If I had another on the field.
If I had just put Ablet and an attack, yeah, you would have died from that, right? Yeah. Me forgetting to just put Ablet and attack. It's like if you don't have any damage, if you yeah.
It's alright. Game 2.
Just like go for damage when you think you're just gonna die.
Especially when it like dies, you heal 4. You heal 4.
Yeah. Well, it's also piercing damage, so if you just kill it, yeah. If you have a 3-drop, I'm like, I die before activating its effect.
But if, yeah, well, it's, yeah.
And let's put this in the right order, sure. Me putting those two spirits in there. I probably should have switched out one of my water spirits for another one. I was thinking about, I'm like, yeah, I can't carry off because I don't have any spirits. I'm like, yeah, no.
Away from the underworld. I assume you're going first?
Yeah, I'll go first, sure. This is not a keep.
This is a keep, but low to the ground.
I'm like, I had 2 drops and 3 back row. I'm like, yeah, I don't have any way to get to Hermes.
Especially go first, yeah.
This is a way to Hermes, but it sucks. Sure. Ready? So same thing as the first time. Arbud effect search.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, not straight to Hermes. Imagine. Spine imp. Three to hand, and then 3 back row.
All right.
Alright.
My turn. Interesting. I'll Blizzard the one closest to your spirit deck.
Closest to spirit deck.
Yeah.
Calabasas.
Face down. I'll go just champ Snow Waddle. Now,
Yep.
and let's try to swing at you.
Snow Waddle. Okay. 2 back row. I would want to keep my guy. Tsunami. Everyone goes to defense.
Sure.
My turn?
Yep.
Draw. Sure. So, Spine Nymph, effect, search.
Gorgons.
Sure, that's fine. Effective Ardbud then?
Yeah, it's fine.
Disenchant from Spine Nymph?
Yeah, it's fine.
Effective Send?
Sure.
Spend into Aardvarm. Aardvarm effect to search?
Sure.
Aardvarm effect to search will be into another another Spine Nymph. These in hand. This back row. I'll just attempt over.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, pass.
Let's spend a draw. Yeah, that's interesting. Huh, that is interesting. Go ahead.
Draw. Sure. Cast Spine Nymph again. Effective Spine Nymph, search for Hermes.
Sure.
Do I get into attack or defense? We'll be greedy. You'll be greedy. Go into attack.
Stacks of cards
Add Hermes to hand.
Sure.
Cast Hermes. For 4.
Sounds good.
Effective Hermes. Oh wait, yeah, now thinking about it, I can just do that into that. Effective. Send carry on.
Sure.
Carrion effect. Effective Aardvarm to disenchant from carrion.
Sure. And on disenchant
or just
Gorgons, or destroy,
that's
whatever.
Fine. Yeah. Swing in for Spine Nymph for 2. Or 1 in total. Pass the turn.
This is unfortunate.
No guys.
I mean, it's, yeah, but no. I'll, Rumblings?
Rumblings effect to search. I'm like, if you have Blizzard, why not? You have Blizzard, why not? Box.
That doesn't target though, right?
This P-Box can be played when an opponent activates or an effect that searches or cast a card from their deck. Negate that effect. Oh, no. Nope.
Oh, alright.
It's negated.
A mill 2, whiteout, and OG Snow Waddle. Interesting. Interesting, actually, very interesting. Well, I'll just attack the Spinef, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Draw. Sure. We'll see what happens. Hermes effect.
Sure.
We'll go for another carry on just to see what happens.
Alright.
Let's into that. Into that. Yeah, why not? We're cutting ourselves off of that. Oh well. Cast Spine Nymph for turn.
Sure.
Anything on cast a spine?
No.
Search for Hermes?
Sure.
Hermes? Well, yeah. Gremlix is a 4-2. They go into that. I can still siphon off of Special Ascend, right? Or no?
What do you mean?
If I want to like siphon off a spear off of my board, no, right?
Not if you're bored, no.
Yeah, making sure. Okay. Sure. Hermes effect.
Yeah.
We'll send Avioleth effect.
Yep.
Heal 4 to the spirit deck. Sure. We'll just see what happens. Attempt into battle. Attempt Aardvarn. Argo?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take the 1.
Take 1. Carry on for 1.
Yeah.
Cash.
My God.
I'm at 6 spirits in spirit deck.
Ugh.
Is the carry-on gonna screw me over?
Wish.
Like what?
Man. down. I'll go. Whoop.
Oh no.
Oh no. I'll go Keon for 1. I'll disenchant.
Yeah.
And I will add. Huh. Snow Waddle. I'll go Snow Waddle in defense to search for
Sure. No responses.
yeah. Thank you a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Six. What was that?
How many spirits?
Oh. 6.
6 spirits. Okay. Okay. I've already used both carry-ons, right? Oh.
What is that?
Spina sect.
And
Effect to
yeah.
bounce.
Yeah, what does that read?
When you cast the Spina sect, you can return an Elestral to its owner's hand. When this, yeah.
Okay. I assume you're.
Attempt 2
Yeah.
targets.
Yeah, well, on cat, I'm gonna Aurora Borealis to add 1 and then heal a frost. And then it goes back to my hand. Alright.
Sure. This hand. I'm at how many is that? I'm at 5. I can use Hermes effect again, I guess. Sure, why not? Hermes effect?
Mm-hmm.
Killing it. And another Avolith. Let's heal a bajillion. Avolith effect to heal.
Sure.
Healing 4 wins. The spirit deck. Now I'm at 9 in spirits.
Alright.
Yeah. Sure. I'll attempt, 5 in total.
Yeah, I'll take that. I think if I don't draw a specific thing, I lose anyway, so. interrupt, so you got it, but I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna have to call it.
Yeah. I've had Cycle Venom in hand since the beginning. Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah. Good night.
Good.